Hi CCC family, it's Dawn Marie with Custom Comfy Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make a shell border, a wave shell border. So as you can see, it kind of waves along the shell border. It's absolutely gorgeous, very easy to do. This is definitely beginner friendly as well. This will be lots of fun. So let's get into our materials. So I just have a swatch here that I've made. I've used some pretty pastel colors for spring, just for the video. I actually got these from Dollar Tree and they're very good, good skeins of yarn. Just so you know, they're only $1.25 a piece, and they're not tiny and they're not huge. So I think it's still a good savings, especially for what we're paying for yarn today. So I just wanted to let you know that. And the blue as well came from there, all these pretty pastel colors. So I wanted to try them out and also teach you how to do this beautiful border. So this is all weight 4 yarn. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. And really, when you're making a border, it's important to use the same hook size that you use to make your blanket with, or whatever you're making this for. The same size that you use for that, use for your border as well, or it can kind of cinch in on your sides and stuff. So try to keep into that. Though, let's get into the tutorial. So I'm going to bring in my blue yarn in this first stitch right here. So when you do I did my stitches around and the 4, I also have a chain 1 here because I wanted to keep my sides in a square, which everyone will want to do when they do this for a blanket or a scarf or anything. So I'm going to go right into this first stitch right here, not the corner stitch. And I'm going to show you how to work in a corner as well. So we're going to bring in our blue yarn, and I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to chain 2 more, and that chain of 3 is going to count as our first double crochet. And so then I'm going to go into the next stitch and I'm going to put a double crochet. I'm going to go into my next stitch and put a double crochet, and then I'm going to go into the next and do a double crochet. So now we have 4 double crochets across because the chain of 3 counted as our first double crochet. Okay, then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to go back to the top of this chain of 3 here, and I'm going to slip stitch right into there. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to chain 1, and into this little chain of 4 that we just did, going around it, I'm going to put 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then I'm going to put 4 double crochets across. So I'm going to go into my next stitch and put a double crochet, and into my next and put a double crochet, to my next put a double crochet, and into my next put a double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my work over like this. And where I'm going to be working this chain of 4 now is I'm not going to go back to the top of this because we want to make this look wavy. And the way to do that is to go behind here. So right in between, right here, is where I'm going to put my slip stitch. So right through here, going out the other side, pull through your yarn and pull through for a slip stitch. Then you see how that makes that go behind your work. Then I'm going to chain 1 and do 7 double crochets in the middle of here. So besides this first one you do where you have to do your chain of 3, all the rest are done like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and so that's what it looks like right there. Then you're going to repeat what we just did all the way around. So again, you're going to go into your next stitch, put a double crochet, and the next double crochet, and the next double crochet, and in the next double crochet. So I've got 4 double crochets across, then I'm going to chain 4, and I'm going to find that place in the back again. So I'm going to turn my work over, and I know I need to work around here, right here. So right through here, pull my yarn through, do a slip stitch, chain 1 to give me some height, and then I'm going to do the 7 double crochets into this chain space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And isn't that just a beautiful border? Okay, and so again, we're going to double crochet 4 across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to chain 4. Then we're going to find our space in the back, pull through, do a slip stitch. Then I'm going to chain 1 and do 7 double crochets in the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? And so that's what it looks like so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a shell, and I'm just going to be totally silent, and I'm going to go very slow for anyone who is watching this and they're just not catching on to it, or because I have deemed this a beginner video, I want to make sure that everybody can get this really well. So I'm just going to be quiet, and I'm going to go very slow. So that's what it looks like so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to work across until I get to the corner, and I'm going to show you what to do for the corner, but it's worked exactly all the way around. It's not changed whatsoever, okay? But I still want to show you because I know that can be a little bit confusing once you get to your corner, all right? Okay, so we're now working over to our corner, so I wanted to do this one with you. I'm just going to work over this piece I have right here. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets across. So that landed, that 4th double crochet landed into my chain 1 that I did as I was coming around, okay? Now I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to turn my work over, do my slip stitch, and put chain 1, and then put 7 double crochets into this chain space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm just going to turn here to my side, and I'm going to keep doing exactly what I've been doing. Now, if you wanted to, if you didn't want such a round effect, you could do a couple chains here, you could chain it up, you can do whatever you want to do. but I'm just going to keep going, and I think it looks beautiful. So I'm going to go into my next spot right here, and I'm going to put 4 double crochets across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to chain 4, and then I'm going to go into the back here, do my slip stitch, chain 1, and then I'm going to double crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And do you see it just turns right along with it? There's really no need to do anything there. And so let's just do one more so you can get the effect. So 4 double crochets across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chain 4. Turn your work over. Find your little spot here. Work a slip stitch. Chain 1 and do 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and so let's see what this looks like so far. So that's how it looks going around that corner there. It looks beautiful. If you don't want to do the 4 around, or if you find out that you've missed some, or it's not evening up when you get around to your corners, just do as many as you can. This is very, people get so concerned about numbers with crochet, and I just want to tell you, don't get yourself stressed out. If you just keep doing the 4 all the way around, and then if you get to the end and you only have 2 or 3 left, then just do 2 or 3 double crochets into those stitches, or add a double crochet for your 4th, and then go back and work it the same. It's going to be just as beautiful no matter what. So don't worry about that if you work all the way around and you end up with 1 stitch off. Just go ahead and complete it. Do it exactly the way it's supposed to do, and you'll be fine. Now for this last one that you work, okay, so once you get around here to the end, you're going to end up doing your last stitch here, okay? And so then all you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch over here into this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work all the way around here, and I'm going to show you how to end this. I know a lot of people, they get a border pattern and they want to know how to end it. So I'm going to get around to the end, and I'm going to show you how to end this for your blanket or project. Okay, so I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, so we've worked our way all the way around. I wanted to show you what the corners look like. They look absolutely beautiful. That's with no chains, no anything in between them. I just did the count of 4 around, and we're ending with 4 here. So we're just going to do our 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to chain 4, turn our work over, do our slip stitch right into our little place right there, chain 1, and do 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and to close this off is you're going to flip this over, and you're going to slip stitch all the way back over here where we did that first one there, and you're going to slip stitch into there to close, and that just keeps that going behind this piece here and keeps it going just like that. Okay, so that's how you're going to finish this up, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Just a beautiful shell wave that you have here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need any help or anything, don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. If you're not comfortable with that, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you'd like to follow me over there, please do, because I have short videos over there that are really cool to watch, I guess. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe below, and please like, share. Sharing helps more than anything, and I really appreciate it. So God bless, guys. I'll see you again soon. I hope you're having a wonderful spring wherever you're at in the world. Bye-bye.